The employer can set the wage so as to get a good day's work from the employee. Since the employee cannot literally be forced to work hard, this requires that the worker be motivated to provide adequate effort on the job. The worker has to think, how hard will I have to work? What is the chance of being sacked or not promoted for slacking on the job? And what are my prospects if I lose my job? To understand employment rent and its determinants, we look at its purely monetary aspects. We illustrate the case of a worker called Maria, who has an hourly wage of works and hours, and if she loses her job, she can expect to be in employment for 8 weeks. We assume this is 10 months. When the cost of job loss is large, workers will be willing to work harder in order to reduce the likelihood of losing the job. We now represent this social interaction in the firm as a game played by the owners and employees. This game is called the labor discipline model. The first is based on his knowledge of how employees like Maria respond to higher or lower wages and informs employees that they will be employed in subsequent periods at the same wage. What if she were paid a higher wage? A higher wage increases the employment rent and hence the benefit from effort. So, it will lead her to choose a higher level of effort. We can show Maria's effort in response to different wages in the best response diagram. The area of the rent rectangle increases when she gets a higher wage, assuming that there is no change in the expected length of unemployment. Should she lose her job and no change in the unemployment benefit? Since her employment rent is higher, Maria will be more concerned about losing her job. And the diagram shows the effort Maria chooses for its level of the wage, referred to as her best response curve, or worker's best response action. Maria's best response to a wage offer depends on how long she would expect to be unemployed before getting a new job if she were to lose her job. The best response curve is concave. This is since as the level of effort approaches the maximum possible level, the utility of effort becomes greater.